Welcome to Vintage SF. I'm Richard Rempel. Today we're going to get back into the Ace Science Fiction Specials. These are books that Ace Books printed from 1967 all the way up to 1990 in 3 series. In Series 1, there were 38 books. There were reprints, and the first reprint was Rite of Passage by Alexei Panshin. It was reprinted because it won the Nebula Award. Today we're going to be looking at the third D.G. Compton novel in Series 1. After Series 1, there are 8 novels that have been selected for Series 1 but did not get published with the series. Then we have Series 2. They are numbered 1 through 11. And Series 3. There's 12 books. Today we're looking at the 24th book of 38 books in Series 1. The Steel Crocodile by D.G. Compton, 1970. It was also published as The Electric Crocodile. Previously in the Ace Science Fiction Specials, I reviewed Synthojoy and also The Silent Multitude. Coming up in future videos, one more in the Ace Science Fiction Special Series 1 will be Chronocules. Of the 8 books purchased for Series 1 that didn't appear in Series 1, we have The Missionaries. This is an earlier novel than the Ace Science Fiction Specials, Farewell, Earth's Bliss. And one more that I have in my collection that I want to read is The Continuous Catherine Martinhoe. Getting back to The Steel Crocodile. In some ways, D.G. Compton really isn't a science fiction writer. He likes to expose personal relationships and the behavior of people under pressure or stress. The setting is often science fiction, but it is a deep character study. Endings can be ambiguous, but there's lots to think about. The Steel Crocodile is about the threat of unbridled technological advance. A computer is created to extrapolate what could happen with these technological advances. Then, people make decisions which can affect all the people on Earth. Immediately, we look at who has the power and the moral authority to make decisions about technological advances. Should they be shared with all? Can they be suppressed? Is there a way to prevent us from destroying ourselves? At the beginning of this novel, it is very much a secret society that our protagonist and his wife join. There is constant surveillance, and there is a huge stress on their marriage. Ultimately, we're left with the same question many have over authority. Who watches the watcher? In an interview in 2007, D.G. Compton said, "The Steel Crocodile grew out of a book I did indeed read." He's referring to The Unquiet Mind by William Sargent. The author of this book was a brain scientist who claimed that, given access, he could indoctrinate any civilization within a couple of years with a new religion. I thought, that's a good idea. Maybe I could use that. Now, you might be wondering about the title, The Steel Crocodile. On page 107, we have this short story. In 1933, a laboratory was built for a physicist. For its facade, he ordered the head of a crocodile in stone. "The crocodile of science," he said. "The crocodile cannot turn its head. Like science, it must always go forward with all-devouring jaws." It's a metaphor for the tunnel vision of science, science that just continues to move forward in its advance. Is there anything that should check science? Can there be someone with the authority, the worldwide authority, to check science? A couple quotes from the book about this. From page 169, "My starting point for the project was the accepted theory that any new development, practical or philosophical, needs to wait for its moment in history, for the right mental climate." And then a final quote from page 216. This quote is about the toll that computers have on people. "Computers exacted from people a service equal to their own tireless, elusive circuitry." Seems like this could be very prescient of the society we live in now. D.G. Compton's writing doesn't just stay on the surface. It has a depth to it. He's concerned about the people and how technology can warp us. There is a consistency in writing in the 3 books that I have read of D.G. Compton. I really enjoyed Synthojoy and The Silent Multitude. While this one continues in the vein of writing, I didn't find it quite as enjoyable. I give The Steel Crocodile 6 out of 10. Do you think technology is a steel crocodile? Is there a way to muzzle this crocodile's jaws? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep reading.